Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing a double reaction to the Dave Matthews Band. We're going to be checking out the songs So Damn Lucky and Hello Again. Now, in the spirit of Hello Again, we actually did a reaction a while back to So Damn Lucky, but this was a Central Park concert version of the song. Today we're going to be hearing a different version from Citi Field, New York. It's always a fun time to get to hear DMB just by itself, but to get to hear a different version of the same song just brings me joy. So I'm excited to check these out today. Before we do jump in, a massive thank you goes to Carter the Exotic, whose generous support made this reaction possible. And I'm not convinced that this isn't just actually Carter, the drummer. It has to be some kind of like cosmic coincidence that your name is Carter and the drummer of the Dave Matthews Band. Yeah, there's a reason you became a fan. It all makes sense to me in my head. Anyways, let's jump into this, starting with So Damn Lucky.
Everything's different. My head in the clouds.
Carter, brother.
With my foot on the gas, I started sliding. I lose it. Everything's different, just like that.
Love this acoustic melody from Dave, in addition to his singing, of course. It is so hard to sing and play, and I remember hearing a Dave interview where he said it took him many hundreds of hours to learn how to disconnect his singing voice from his playing on guitar. But I still don't know how you reach that moment in one's music playing. I don't know how many of you guys are musicians yourselves, or play the guitar or sing or any of that. It's hard to play one instrument, let alone multiple, as Dave is doing here. But then to disconnect the feelings, but create two different feelings from two different instruments at the same time, but they also interact with each other. This is coming from a guy who, I struggled to sing and play chords for a long time. He's playing a complex melody here.
So damn lucky you went on ahead. You said, I'll see you later. I heard what you said. A few minutes later, I'm sliding. Everything's different again. From all this spinning,
oh, the slide.
I'm thinking that you did all you could when you said, my love, take it slowly. Okay,
you up. I don't know how to describe what I'm about to describe, and I'm going to do my best to avoid as much innuendo as I can, which you're saying to yourself, Sohum, that is a crazy way to start a sentence, but go with me. So, in music, there's this idea of tension and release. There's chords and pitches and melodies and feelings and vibes and rhythms that feel like they're leading to something, and that's the tension. The song builds and you expect a massive payoff in a moment, and the Dave Matthews Band is excellent at doing that. They give you this tension, and then there's a huge moment, and there's a dissipation. There's a release, tension and release. Somehow, some way, it feels like in certain sections of DMB songs, they are able to harness both abilities simultaneously. They're able to maintain maximal tension, and also simultaneously it feels like an elongated release, an extended release. You're releasing for a long amount of time. Okay, I'm not going to do more innuendos. But it's true. There's moments, especially here, where it feels like the infinite looping technique is happening, but we haven't resolved. And when we do, that release is going to be even bigger, but we haven't quite climaxed yet. Brother. Let's just keep listening. This feels like tension and release at the same time. That all of that is tension and release at the same time until there's a big climactic end to it all, and it just, I don't know how it keeps building and building and pushing the upper limits of what's possible, and Dave finds a way to break through these vocal ceilings and adds more grit intensity. The music somehow gets louder. I feel like when you have these I'm using my own, this is all my own paradigm that I've constructed, so the fact that now in this paradigm we have simultaneous tension and release, I feel like that is some kind of musical ecstasy, musical flow state. It's literally orgasmic, and it just lasts until it dissipates. Just comes and goes in waves. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. I don't even care about the innuendos or, being crass or anything like that. I mean, this is literally orgasmic. Oh, brother. I am so damn lucky to be listening to So Damn Lucky. Now it feels like we're in the full release, just the refractory period right now. Thank you for letting me be myself. That is one of the best compliments you could ever receive.
Myself very much, everybody. Hope you had a good time with us. It was a hot one. Thanks for sticking around.
That's insanity. Do I need to say it again? I love the Dave Matthews Band. What a performance. It's just too good. My God, when Dave screams and the rest of the music around him just gets loud and builds him up, and the song has been churning, mulling over, getting bigger, getting better, faster, stronger, work it harder, make it better, all that. I just can't even understand how it's possible to perform like this and not just be in a constant state of euphoria. I assume that they are, but I've also heard in various interviews that they're just entering these like flow states that sometimes even prevent them from really taking in the experience until after. It's like somebody else enters their body and is playing then the role of Dave Matthews or Leroy or anybody. I heard Beyonce say this too, like when she performs, sometimes it's not even her on stage performing, it is the alternative version of Beyonce. I don't know. It was a little bit weird. I saw it in like a conspiracy theory documentary about Beyonce being like a devil or a demon. Long time ago, back in high school. Now we have different conspiracies to worry about. Anyways, I can ramble on and on about different things and such. Let's check out the next one, shall we? This one is in Alpine. The song is Hello Again. Yeah, Hello Again. Okay, making sure I had the name right. Let's check it out. This one will be new. I haven't heard this one before. That Tim Reynolds riff will never get out of my head. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reaction. Drop a like while you're down there. Comment for the algorithm, all that good stuff.
She was my one and only. She gave me love so fine.
He's a lot younger here.
I squandered. I was a fool, and now she's gone.
I feel like I'm on a fast train to Georgia right now.
Lord, forgive me my sin. 10 years ago, down by a lake, I sunk my sweet love, her watery grave. I close my eyes and still see her face. I'd give my soul to take back that day.
My
cool melody there. What a cool structure we have. And as soon as we like exit that chorus, post-chorus section, we're just right back to chugging along. This song is rockin'.
I'm not worth the flesh on my bones. I'm a waste of the air in my lungs. So run far from me, go and be saved. The serpent, not God, paws through my veins.
It's just so smart, these structures, because we have this, like, I'll call it a chugging along section that serves as a bit of that verse and pre-chorus. Well, we'll call it verse, because I think the pre-chorus and chorus have been what I've called the chorus and post-chorus, but these are more semantics than anything. But there's a chugging along section, and then there is an obvious hello again. This is the beginning of the chorus. And on the first time we heard that chorus, it was looped once. The second time we didn't return to the chugging at the regular cadence, we actually doubled the chorus. Yeah. My guess would be there's a bridge coming, but we'll see.
Done my share of this, still I hope the Lord forgive me my sin.
If by bridge you mean harder solo, yeah, that's what I meant. Jesus. Bro. DMB, man. What else can be said? These high points are absolutely high points. I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think about my conceptualization of tension and release, because the way it's typically, just to like rehash the point, the way it's typically thought of is the tension builds, it builds, and there's a moment, there's a chord or a certain pitch or loud moment that crescendos, and then we dissipate. That's the release. So we reach an apex on the tension side and then come back down to a release. But something beautiful happens when you get both of those feelings at the same time, where the tension is lingering from the past, but my camera died right there. The release is lingering from the past, but tension is continuing to build. That blending, there's something about that blending that just keeps us in that cathartic state of everything is euphoric. It's a flow state. You know, apparently there's like science behind a human's flow state. It's been on my long to-do list to just read up and learn about how to achieve a flow state consistently. What I'm observing just whenever I see them perform, they are just reaching these musical flow states like no other. And my undereducated opinion about flow states is that they are magnetic. They have this gravitational pull. They draw you in. There's a reason why we enjoy 20-minute Dave Matthews Band songs, and it's not just because the younger generation now they have like zero attention span, and you guys have, like us older generation, I should include myself in there, I think 27, I am Gen Z millennial cutoff, so I'll include myself in the older generation. It's not that we have longer attention spans per se, though that is the case. It's also the fact that this music is just so alluring, tantalizing, mesmerizing, enchanting, however many other words I can use to describe the amazing emotions that DMB makes me feel. But I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today. If you would like to request one yourself, please hit the link in the description box below. That's the best way to support my channel. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.